Well, a dramatic end to Colorado's special session, which was aimed at addressing a multi-million-dollar budget shortfall. But that moment between the two leaders of the two different parties in the House was about a scandal within the Republican Party. And now one of the leaders is leaving office, a new one stepping in.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon breaks down the change within the House GOP and what happened on that last day of the special session.
I feel like session is right around the corner.
A new year is coming for the Colorado State Capitol.
We just have to develop this level of respect at the legislature that seems to be missing right now.
And a prominent lawmaker is leaving with a resignation letter calling the last day of the special session disappointing and toxic.
So this was my former office as minority leader.
What was it like packing it up?
You know, it's a lot of different emotions. I think I'm going to miss my caucus.
Why are you resigning?
So, you know, there were a myriad of reasons, but foremost, it's my children.
Former Minority Leader Rose Puglisi led the House Republicans since January of 2024.
Bipartisan legislation, I believe, is truly where the people of Colorado are, because we all agree what the problem is, and it's just how we get to solving the problem that we disagree.
But as the special session came to a close and a resolution condemning the actions of former Representative Ryan Armagost was being debated on the House floor.
I am sorry this happened to you. I do not condone your behavior.
The two leaders of the two parties squared off over a picture of a Democrat sent by Armagost to a private House GOP group chat, which received degrading and sexualizing comments from other Republican lawmakers.
I did everything that is in our process, which is to consult with majority leadership. I have done everything I was supposed to do, and if there was more, a conversation would have been nice.
Very disappointed in having an opportunity to lead this caucus, to show leadership skills of really trying to pull people together. You have failed.
That's House Majority Leader Monica Duran, who believes she had a great working relationship with Puglisi and was disappointed in how it ended.
She turned it about her, but then turned it on to me. What I could have done, what I should have done, what I knew, what I didn't know, which is irrelevant. What is sad here is that it took Democratic leadership to get to the bottom of who took that photo.
Both women are looking forward now.
I hope that both Democrat leadership and whoever takes over after me will be able to instill respect back to the institution.
And the person moving into what was Puglisi's office is Representative Jarvis Caldwell.
Just a personal thing of mine is I always try to be easy to talk to.
Who's inviting everyone into that office, hoping to work together.
My door is always open to the Democrat majority to actually find bipartisan solutions.
With a new year and a new leader ready for next year. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Colette is committed to covering Colorado politics and holding our elected leaders accountable. If you have a story you want her to look into, scan the QR code on your screen for ways to connect with Colette or send her an email, colette.bordelon@denver7.com.
Going in depth here, Republicans are hoping for some stability with Caldwell as the new minority leader. Now, he is now the fourth person to lead the Colorado House Republicans in 3 years. So Caldwell takes over, as we said, from Rose Puglisi, who led the minority caucus for 18 months. She replaced Mike Lynch early last year. Now, Lynch resigned after a 2022 drunk driving arrest came to light. He pleaded guilty, sentenced to 18 months probation. Now, he did not disclose this when he was named minority leader that year. And then Lynch stepped into that role just weeks after the sudden death of State Rep Hugh McKean, who died of a heart attack just before election in 2022.